we were talking about this matchup of the Cassiopeia versus the Xerath.
And team player in Biofrost as Shrimp comes over the wall, and Svenskeren now has the opportunity to mount the counterattack. Shrimp goes back over with the flash, but the death sentence is down. I don't think it was worth it to steal that drug. Week 3, Adrian. Oh.
You hate to see it, and now it's gonna go back on him. There's no Fates called to save Adrian, so they have to fight here.
Ulti drop down.
Doesn't want to hit
Adrian
any walls.
does not want to touch the walls of the box. Double lift, still trying to finish this off. Buster shot comes through, heal gets used. Bjergsen calls in the artillery strike. Adrian with
Double
the
is
flash
there,
spray, and now
double is there.
Bjerg is in some trouble and caught off in the side. Keen grabs
And they
the
caught
kill.
double.
Adrian barely keeping himself alive, and double will fall as well. Biofrost now with one more
There's the
hit,
shot.
and they deliver the damage. The double kill.
Excellently played there from Dignitas.
Oh, Keen stepping out of the way of the Arcano Pulse, dodging away
Fishing
from
a
the
barrel.
stun as well. Over the wall comes Svenskeren. Keen now turning this around almost. Hanser walking away from the
Burnin'
still ticks. The Roots won't find their way onto him someday with the righteous glory. And Bjergsen is now on the run off the side. Svenskeren nearly going to be taken down. Flash over the wall. The damage from Shrimp will finish the deal.
Svenskeren got caught by the tail.
Turret, they're onto the Rift Herald.
They're gonna
Full
turn
gear
here.
onto Shrimp. Double lift and Biofrost trying to fight this with Bjergsen, who gets the kill onto Shrimp. Someday now exhausted. Monster's made his way into this as Double lift knocked up into the air, juggled around. Fates called. All tech trying to throw his opponents off guard as Biofrost flashes up the wall. Double lift as well. Svenskeren grabbing the kill onto Adrian as Keen finally makes his way into this one, and
Further, it's gone. And then Altec actually...
fourth shot! Bjergsen from downtown.
The stun there from Svenskeren's permafrost. Some durability, and that's why I thought the roll would come through. Right here, we're seeing Battle Lines. Keen is kind of looking for the flank to make sure Bjergsen doesn't get a good setup, but they're going to turn on him here. Svenskeren has ulti. They stun him
Kite back. Biofrost making low. Keen barely getting himself away off to the side. Biofrost now having to retreat. On the front line, Svenskeren is down. And Keen still somehow limping away from this fight. Hanser juggling around in between 4 and cannot dunk in time. A double kill for Altec.
Yeah, someday. And also someday, I expect him to throw out the ultimate here diagonally towards TSM, who we're approaching when they want to turn. There it goes.
Used as a zoning tool. Hook doesn't find his way in. Fight. Fate's call comes out. Baron secured now. How can TSM try to fight this? Adrian taken low, but not dead just yet. Walks his way back. Double lift grab the kill onto him as they move forward. Double lift drops. Bjergsen will kite back as effectively as he can, but Someday is still chasing.
Someday has
a Biofrost off to the side, but Someday is alone and oversteps his boundaries. It's a 2-for-1. TSM gets the edge in the fight.
He went forward, and even if he messes up, they're going to pull him out. And look at this, another Maokai ultimate across the back line.
Tier 2 still standing. They want to finish that one off. They're going to take this fight. Someday very, very low. Altec still staying alive. Hanser getting himself back, but now gets burned. The hook back onto Adrian. But the stun coming out from Keen will shut down Bjergsen as they continue to press the attack. And Double Lift and Biofrost now have to find some way out of it. Altec will not be able to chase down Double, but Svenskeren still hanging around, will not defend the Tier 3 either. 2 alive on the side of TSM for the next 20 seconds. Dignitas breaks open the base and wants the inhib as well.
Yeah, they're going to go after the inhib here. They'll most likely kill it, but also top lane's being shoved in by Someday. I love the way that he's playing this right now. The Maokai has been fantastic, but then you put on top of it that it's just the Someday mechanics and game knowledge for your champion for him, maybe even a little lower than that, with the specific matchup that he was looking for.
I want to keep my eyes on what Dignitas does in this fight because they do not have Fate's call ready to go. Someday gets himself pulled in. He's going to be the one who gets taken down first along with Sven. Tank for tank to start this fight off. Still 4 alive.
Their base is going. They would have, but they forced Svenskeren back. So it's Rend and Smite versus pretty much just damage abilities here.
It's going to go really good or really bad. Miasma down, zone TSM away. The Smite comes through. The Rind's what takes it. Hanser now going to be soaking the damage Someday as well. Hanser getting himself away with the Lantern. Dignitas in retreat.
This is good for
TSM. Bjergsen firing off the shot. Keen going to be soaking the damage. Hanser grabbing the first kill of that fight as Maokai will now be cut down second. Make it Blitzcrank. Maokai barely hopping away instead. Svenskeren continuing the chase. The slow comes down. Over the wall goes Trist. Shrimp somehow still alive, but the auto attacks come in. The crits are down, and the shutdown for Double Lift.
They can get out, but TSM identified this is where they can take the fight, and it looked really good for them right off the bat.
Now catching Someday out, blowing his ultimate yet again. More stuns coming through. Exhaust is down, zoning Shrimp off at the same time, and Someday falls. He holds the line at the Tier 2, but taking him out gives TSM these tanks on the side of Dignitas.
Yeah, and like, Haunter
Okay.
going in.
Haunter's going in, gets interrupted during the flag and drag combo.
He's far, though. He's far.
Haunter's so far separated from the rest of the team. The miasma is
Maokai
thrown
ultimate
down,
coming
but
through on that. They don't see it yet.
coming in from behind. The cavalry has arrived. And a double kill for Altec as Double Lift is now grounded out and shut down.
Oh.
Another kill for Shrimp as TSM makes a gross overestimation of their fighting ability.
And Doublelift played that as well as he could from that position. He W'd back, and then he ended up buster shotting Someday away, but the root just lasts so long that they're able to pick up more, and now they're going to go for that mid inhib and try to get that down again.
Thought about trying to chase down Bjergsen and Biofrost there, but you could almost just imagine the call if we can't catch him. If Bjergsen and Bio can't pull off a miracle defense here under one Nexus turret, Dignitas will take game one. They push this down so incredibly quickly. They're not even concerned about the remaining TSM members. They'll burn down the Nexus itself.
Whoa, Someday
baiting Someday into the fountain with the laser, but it will not be enough.
The other ones scale or take a little bit too much time. So even Lucian may have been okay here, but Shrimp is actually going to go through. Here's the Talia wall.
Uh-oh, Double. This could be the first blood. Should be the first blood. And it goes up to Keen.
Yeah, he's doing what AD carries should be doing, though. Dignitas, but I feel like Dig Someday can TP in here if something happens.
Oh, catch out onto Shrimp. That could be huge. They find the damage of burn him down right there at the start. Adrian now having to run from Bjergsen, who valks forward to find more auto attacks. He's off down. Adrian caught out. And 2 for 0 for TSM.
Yeah, Someday doesn't have a great teleport position.
They only have one person looking to really pull that initiation trigger, and that person is now getting initiated on himself. Having to flash away here in the bottom lane. Haunter continuing the attack underneath the turret.
Turn it.
Someday just keeping these guys here as Altec and Adrian come in. The cavalry arrives. They cut down Bjergsen and Altec once more. Haunter jumping away with the lead strike onto the nearby last time. Biofrost, Double Lift, Svenskeren all over the wall. Baron below 1/4 HP. Sejuani ulti makes its way in. Double Lift goes over, trying to see what he can go now. Someday trying to block it, but the Baron is secured. Shrimp makes sure he's got it as Double Lift gets evaporated by the power of that Graves dance.
But here comes the powered recalls to stop Haunter on that turret. Jax backing away.
Jax just does so much work in a split push scenario. He'll get the tier 3. Double Lift caught on the wrong side of the wall, manages to rocket jump away, but the tier 3 goes down. The inhibitor will too. That's exactly what Dignitas came here for. Now they can back up and try to stop Haunter.
Yeah, TP to the top side from Bjergsen. Bought time for the Baron buff to wear off. And now here comes the engage.
Breaking out. This team fight could determine a lot of where this is going to go. Someday eating a lot of auto attacks from Double Lift. Svenskeren looking to tank here right in the middle. Bjergsen grabbing the kill onto Adrian. Double Lift taking a lot in return. Altec exhausted. Cannot make that counterattack happen just yet. Shrimp stops the back from Haunter, preventing a TP. And the sides will both disengage, having lost one manny.
If he was able to get back, there's wards for him to TP to, and now Shrimp overextended.
No. 1-for-1 trade now becomes 2-for-1 as Dignitas lose their jungler.
Start something here. Someday's gonna maybe look for an ultimate. Righteous Glory trying to reach that backline, got slowed.
Gets himself slowed down, but he's made his way into the very middle of TSM lines, popping off the ultimate as it crawls forward, rooting down to airborne Biofrost. Svenskeren continuing to kite himself backwards. Haunter on the back line of Keen and Shrimp as they continue to try to clean up. He's got the bridge. Find the damage, and Altec's grabbing a killing spree. Svenskeren falls. Double Lift on the run. Altec still looking to get him too. A little bit more should seal his fate. That poor little Yordle. Doesn't matter if you got a spooky hat or not. I think the tornado will just do enough to keep him slowed down, and Altec's got a rampage.
Yep, and that's what you need to do as Dignitas. You need to start those fights, and now Baron.
TSM knows there's no way to contest this, and Dig grabs another Baron.
Yeah, they believe have gotten 3 Barons plus this series. And they've been doing a fantastic job of controlling it, especially with that Maokai. I mean, the ultimate was just used. It's back up for Someday. Very low cooldown, 56 seconds to have a team fight ultimate every time.
The Enchanted minions are ready to continue the push here in mid lane. Tier 3 goes down. Inhibitor now the target. Keen and the rest of Dig wanting to press this advantage fairly more than Altec. My bad.
Yeah. He's 2 levels up. The ricochets have been doing work. He's full build, 6 items right now. He is an item and a half ahead. This pickup for Dig has been worked. All right, inhibitors down. Double Lift got rooted by the ultimate from the Maokai. Dignitas still wanting to pressure this forward. Double Lift caught out and destroyed. Altec unstoppable as TSM may find themselves in a truly dire situation. Haunter on the front line
tanking things up with the counter-strike. Inhibitor now, the focus for Dignitas in the bottom lane. A 2-inhib game should be able to put them in a spot where they are firmly in control. Even Haunter will have difficulty split pushing against this, as the Nexus becomes the target. Spin, Bjergsen, TSM have to find some way to survive this, but it doesn't look like they will. Biofrost the next one to fall. Haunter and Svenskeren having to defend as Bjergsen heals up. Nexus turret number 1 halfway down. The backdoor protection comes online as Sunday continues to tank time after time after time. And Haunter gets thrown up into the air. The helicopter will not save him. Svenskeren cannot escape. And Bjergsen will be the last man to fall as Dignitas 2-0 TSM.
TSM, we're in first place, tied in a three-way tie, and Dignitas in fourth say, no, we're coming for the Titans. They have to play the other 3 teams, and now they're going to say, we're coming for those top spots.
A phenomenal showing from Dignitas.